Gotta love those underhanded compliments. What's that about? Right? Yeah, gotta love those. People go, they give you a compliment and oh, they tell you you're wonderful, oh, you're wonderful so and so. And then right after that, they'll say, but you're a, and they'll give you a put down. What's that about? What is that about? Well, to me, that is about somebody who is jealous or resentful to you for whatever reason. Because why in the same breath would you give somebody a compliment and then right after that you would have to put it down? You would have to give them a put down. Like, you're wonderful at doing A, B, or C, but you can be, nasty, or you could, whatever. It doesn't really matter. What the compliment is and what the put down is, it doesn't matter. What I'm talking about is the energy behind it. And I just find it really, really interesting that a lot of people do that. And I catch it a lot. I don't mean just for me. Obviously, I catch it for me, but I catch it when other people are doing it to other people. Like it registers. I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. So you gave that person a compliment, but then you put them down. Why? Well, the first thought I think is because you're insecure, because you can't handle that person being really, really good at something without that making you feel bad about yourself, because that's what it's about. I mean, if you care about somebody or you want to give somebody a compliment, just give them a compliment. There's like something deeper going on there. And I was just talking in the last video about our shadow side, and that's when you really need to look at your shadow. So if I'm complimenting somebody and then I put them down, I have to ask myself, well, why? Why am I doing that? Am I jealous? Is there something that they have that I want that I think I can't have? But I've been worked on my shadow. We all have things about us that we don't like, or that we're not, crazy about, aspects of our personality, or whatever. But I just wanted to bring this up because I've noticed it a lot more lately, that people will throw a compliment and then throw shade. It's happened to me. Happened to me recently, and I was just like, well, that just negates that whole compliment, and I don't need you to compliment me. I can compliment myself, and I do all the time. you know Listen, I don't think I'm a perfect person by any means. I have a lot of my own shit that I'm working on, but I've done a lot of work to get to the place of the security that I feel. And um, maybe, to those who are giving the compliments and then throwing shade, think about why you're doing that. Think about what's your goal? What's your purpose? Like, why do you have to throw shade? That's about you. That's not about the other person, right? The whole point is for us to grow, our own growth. It's about our own growth, because the more we grow, the more we're an example to those around us. And, like I've said before in many videos, there's a ripple effect. There's a ripple effect to that. So if you're the kind of person that's complimenting and then throwing shade, that says a lot about you and who you are and how you feel about yourself. And it's a dead giveaway. It's a dead giveaway that you got some shadow work you got to do. All right. I don't know. Just thought about it and thought I would share. All right. See you guys next time.